Today we'll be going through Edexcel Mathematics B paper 1R 4MB1/01R. Question number 1. Express 15 centimeters as percentage of 3 meters. So 3 meters we can change into centimeters, which is equal to 300 centimeters. So we can write 15 centimeter divided by 300 centimeter, and for percentage we will be multiplying by 100. And to calculate this one, we can calculate 15 over 300 and multiply by 100, and this will be giving us 5. So this will be equal to, basically they are not asking us to calculate, but even then this is 5% basically. So we are done with this. We can write this answer as 5%. Then this is question number 2. For this one, the diagram shows a shape A and shape B. This is shape A and B. Write the number of lines of symmetry of shape A. So in shape A, there are, for example, we can draw one line of symmetry, and also here also two lines of symmetry. Then third line of symmetry also we can draw over here. Then fourth line of symmetry over here. Fifth line of symmetry also we can draw over here. This one, this will be our fifth line of symmetry, and there is one more line of symmetry which we can draw over here. So there will be 6 lines of symmetry in shape A, and they are asking the order of rotational symmetry in shape B. So shape B will be having this rotation, this one if we rotate like this one, so this side will reach over here, so this will be the second position. So there are basically two rotational symmetry of order 2. So shape B is of rotational symmetry of order 2. This is done. Now question number 3. The bearing of ship P from Q is 0.97. So P from Q is 0.57. Basically 57 will be like this one. So P from Q, this will be like, for example, Q, this is P. So bearing of P from Q, so we can take north like this one, and north over here will be like this one. So find the bearing of ship Q from P. So ship Q from P, this bearing is provided. This one is 0.57 degrees, and we have to find this bearing, which is this one. So if we extend this line like this one with the dotted line, I'm extended this. So this portion up to this one is basically 0.57, which is equal to this one. And this portion up to this one is 180 degree. So it will be 180 plus 0.57, and this will be equal to 180 plus 57 will be equal to 237. So this will be equal to 237 degrees. This will be 237 degrees. This will be our final answer. Then question number 4 is matrices question. A and B are provided. We have to calculate 3A and add with that one to B also. So 3 into A will be this one, 2 minus 1 minus 3 and 5, and plus 2 into B will be minus 1, 3, 2 and minus 3, and this will be multiplied and added. So multiplying this will be 6 minus 9 minus 3 and 15. We have multiplied 3 inside, plus this 2 will be multiplied, minus 2, 6, 4 and minus 6. So now we have to just add these two matrices, and 6 minus 2 minus 3 and plus 4 and minus 9 and plus 6 and 15 and minus 6. So this will be simplifying to, this will be 4, 6 minus 2 will be 4, and this will be minus 3, this one will be 1, and this one will be 9. So our final answer will be 4 minus 3, 1 and 9. This is the final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 5. Without using calculators, so we have to show all working to evaluate this fraction. So 4 into 2 will be 8, 8 plus 1 will be 9, 9 by 4, and this will be 3 into 2, 6, 6 plus 2 will be 8, so 8 by 3. So 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 9, and 3 3s are 9, sorry. 3 3s are 9. So 3 into 2 will be 6. So answer for this fraction will be 6. So we can give answer like 6. Now question number 6, given that this equation is provided, find dy by dx. So first order derivative we have to check. So dy over dx will be equal to, we can rearrange first this one. Y is equal to 7x square minus 3 into x raised to minus 1. Now we will be taking derivative of this will be 14x minus into minus 1 and then 3 into x raised to minus 2, and this one we can write as 14x plus, this will be plus 3 over x squared. So this will be our final answer, or we can write 14x plus 3 into x raised to minus 2. So we can write this as answer, or we can write as this one also. So this is also correct. Now question number 7. Here are the first 4 terms of the sequence, and these are the first 4 terms. Write down the next 2 terms of the sequence. So next 2 terms we will have to write for this sequence. If this sequence terms, if we will be checking this and we will notice that 4096, if we divide this number by minus 4 we will get this. So divided by minus 4 is equal to minus 1024. So if we divide this by minus 4 we will get this, and this one divide this also by minus 4 and divide this also by minus 4. So previous term we are dividing and getting dividing by minus 4 and getting the next term. So we will divide this also by minus 4 and we will get the next term. So we have minus 64 and divide this by minus 4, and this will be our next term, which is 16, and further we can divide this by minus 4, and this will be basically divided by minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So these will be the next two terms which we have written, which are 16 and minus 4. Explain how you found your answer. It is like divide the previous term by minus 4. So this is what we can write as a rule. Now question number 8. Ying has 4 black counters, 3 white counters. There is a number on each counter. The mean of the numbers on the black counter is 11.5 and the mean of the numbers on the white counter is 9. Calculate the mean to 3 significant figures, the numbers on all 7 counters. So for white there are 3, basically black are 4, so black is this one, so 4 into 11.5, this is for black, and for white, so white are 3 into 9 because 9 counters, so 3 white counters. The mean of the black is this one 11.5 and mean of the number of white counters is 9. Okay, so we'll add this and divide this by the total counters, which are 7. So divide by 7, this will be the mean. So we can write here mean is equal to this one, and we can calculate this. So fraction first portion is 4 multiplied by 11.5 and plus 3 into 9, and this will be divided by 7, and this is equal to 10.42 10.4285. So this is basically calculated digits, but they are saying up to 3 significant figures. So 3 significant figures will be 1, 2, 3. This one, because zeros in between are also significant, so it will be 10.4. This will be our final answer for this question. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 9. Find the largest integer value of x, integer value of x, such that this is greater than or equal to this. So we will simplify this. So first we can open, so it will be opening brackets, 2x is greater than or equal to 4x minus 20, and then this 2x we can shift to this side, so 4x plus 2x, and this 20 I'm shifting to this side, plus 20 like this. So this side will be 37 and this side will be 6x. Divide both sides by 6 and this is cancelled, so x is basically less than or equal to 37 divided by 6 will be giving us 6.166 recurring, or next we can write 7. So these are basically this one less than or equal to this one. Integer values we have to provide for that one. So not only the integer value, this is the largest integer value. So maximum it can be 6. So answer to this one is 6, because we cannot take 7 because this is less than 7, right? So lesser than 6.166, the largest number is 6. So we are written answer for this. Then question number 10, they're saying that a regular polygon has n sides. Each interior angle of the regular polygon is 135 greater than each exterior angle. So if we are taking this as x, this will be x plus 135, and we have to find the number of sides of the polygon. Now what we can do, we can like for example polygon is like this one, so exterior angle is x, for example this will be the exterior angle, this is for example x, and this is the exterior angle is x, and this is x plus 135 degrees like this one. So we know that this straight line angle is 180, so we'll write x plus 135 is equal to 180 degrees, and this implies 2x is equal to 180 degrees minus 135 degrees, which is 180 minus 135 is equal to 45. So this 2x value is 35, so x will be equal to 45 by 2, which is equal to 45 divided by 2 is equal to 22.5. so x value is 22.5. Now this x value, exterior angle is 22.5, and we know that sum of exterior angles is adding up to 360 degrees, so 360 degree divided by 22.5 will be equal to 360 divided by answer is equal to 16. So this implies that n value of n is 16, so it will be having 16 sides. Question number 11, a piece of ribbon. So a piece of ribbon 9 meters long is cut into 3 parts, and these are the ratios. Calculate the length in the meters of the longest piece. Longest piece will be having this ratio, so we can first write sum of ratios, and sum of ratios will be equal to what, 3 plus 5 plus 7, which is equal to 15. This will be 12 plus 15. Okay, so this is 15, and now we can divide this to 7 by 15 of 9 meters. We can calculate this, so this will be 7 over 15 of 9, so multiply by 9, and this is equal to 4.2 4.2 meters will be our answer, and 4.2 is our final answer over here. Question number 12, write this one in ordinary numbers. So for ordinary numbers, we will be moving, like for example, this one. This number we have to move to the left, -7. So 7 jumps we'll have to take. 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 4 jump, 5 jump, 6 jump, and 7 jump. So decimal will be reaching. This decimal will shift over here, and these all will be zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 jumps we have taken, and we'll add zeros. So our final answer will be 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 96. So this will be our basically the final answer for this one. Calculate. So this one also we have to calculate and give answer in standard form. 2.4 into 10 raised to the power 199 and divided by 9.6 into 10 raised to the power will be -7, and we have to calculate this. So there is some text error. 199. 2.4 into 10 to the power 199, and this is giving us syntax error. So if we directly calculate it, it is giving us math error. Like for example, if I type like this one into 10 raised to the power 199 and over 9.6 into 10 raised to the power -7, if we check, this is giving us math error. So the easiest way to solve this type of question is take them separately, like this separately and this separately. So what I will do, I will use the calculator. So 2.4 divided by 9.6 will be equal to 0.25. So I will write here 0.25, which this portion I have solved. Now the remaining portion, what I will do, I will write 10 raised by 199. I will shift this up, so it will be +7, and this will be equal to we can basically 199 plus 7 will be equal to 206. So this will be equal to 0.25 into 10 raised to the power 206. Now as we have to provide answer in standard form, so what we will be doing, we will be adjusting 1 0 for this one, because we need to shift this decimal after first non-zero number. So it will be 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 1. We will reduce from here, so it will be 205, and this one will be our final answer. 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 205. This will be our final answer. So next question, question number 13. Without using calculator and showing all your working, express this one in the form of root format, where n is an integer. So we have to write this one in form of like integer. So what we will do, we will be writing this one, like for example 605, we can write it as 121 into 5. If we multiply this, we'll get this, and minus this one, we can write 16 under root 5 like this one. And now what we can do, we can write this one as 11 and under root 5 minus this one will be 4 under root 5. Now we can take under root 5 common, and inside will be 11 minus 4. So 11 minus 4 means 7. So 7 under root 5, this will be our final answer. Or what we can do, we can basically, because they need only this format, so this will be 49 when we take it on the under root. So this will be 49 into 5, and 49 into 5 is what? 49 into 5 is basically 245. So we can write 245 root. This will be our final answer. Now solve the equation. This equation is provided and answer they require in 3 significant figures. So basically we will write quadratic format. So 5x square plus 9x minus 7 is equal to 0, and we can use calculator. Basically mod 5 3, and coefficient of x is 5, coefficient x square is 5, coefficient of x is 9, and coefficient basically constant value is minus 7. So after writing this one, we will get this will be the decimal value, this one, which we can write separately 0.5866, and the second value is this one, which is minus 2.3866. So these are the two values which we have taken, but we have to show working as this is 3-mark question. So what we will do, we can directly apply quadratic formula. So x will be equal to minus b, which is minus 9, plus minus b square minus 4, a value is 5, into c. This one will be under root and divided by 2 into a, which is 5. And then we can write this one, x1 is equal to 0.5866, and x2 we can give as minus 2.3866. These are basically values, but they require up to 3 significant figures. So for leading 0 is non-significant. So 3 significant figures will be 1, 2, 3. So we will have to remove this. So x1 will be 0.587, and the second value, x2 value, will be 1, 2, 3. So we have to remove from here. So it will be minus 2.39. So this one and this one, these two will be our final answer. Question number 15 is basically construction question. This diagram is provided. The diagram shows quadrilateral ABCD. The point P lies inside the quadrilateral such that P is 5.5 centimeters from C and equidistant from, okay, so 5.5 centimeter from C. First of all, we will do this portion, 5.5 centimeter from C. So by using compass, we will be drawing this one. So 5.5 will be up to this one. So after opening 5.5 centimeters, we will place it at C, like this one. We will place at this and make an arc like this. So this will be 5.5 centimeters, and so this part we have done. P is 5.5 centimeter from C and equidistant from AD and AB. So AD is this one, AB is this one. So we need angle bisector of this. So we'll turn the page accordingly. So after turning this page, now we will be drawing angle bisector from here. So we will be placing compass at A, and after opening some, so we will be making an arc like this, and after drawing this arc, we will open more and place our compass at these two locations and draw an arc like this one, and from here also we have to draw. So we got the point of intersection of these two arcs, and after getting this point of intersection, we will be drawing the angle bisector, and this is basically our angle bisector which we have drawn. Now we will be turning the page back, so up to this one. So we have drawn this one, an equidistant, this using ruler and compasses only, and showing all your construction lines. Show the point P on the diagram. So it is basically it should be, the point lies inside the quadrilateral such that P is 5.5. So 5.5 is this one, and from C, and equidistant from AD and AB. So equidistant from AB and AC. So this will be basically the point, and we can write here the point P and we can show point P over here. Hopefully you understood this. Now next question is question number 16, which is basically varies inversely. Okay, so this is proportionality question. T varies inversely, so T varies inversely as the square of A, so 1 over A square. This implies T is equal to K over A square. This will be our equation. So T is equal to 14 when A is equal to 5. So T is equal to 14 and when A is equal to 5, so 5 squared. So K will be, this implies K is equal to 14 into 5 squared. 5 squared, so this will be 14 mod 1, 14 into 5 squared, and this will be equal to 350. So K value is basically 350. So we can replace K value here and our final equation will be 350 over A squared. Calculate the value of A when T is equal to 244. So we can replace here 224, not 244. 224 is equal to 350 over A square. So this implies A square is equal to 350 over 224, and this will be equal to, we can write this one, 350 divided by 224 is equal to 1.5625. So basically 350 over this one, this is basically 1.5625. This value of A square, but they are asking for value of A. So A value will be root of this one, so root of answer will be equal to 1.25. so 1.25 will be the value of A, which we have written over here. This is done. Now this is question number 17, basically similar shapes. So we'll be using ratio. Height is provided 6 and 20 and 20 centimeter, 6 centimeter. Volume of jug A, volume of jug B is equal to this one. This is also provided, and calculate the volume in centimeter cube of jug B we have to calculate. So what we will do, we can calculate the ratio of the lengths, basically heights. So it will be 20 over 6. This will be the K value, and this one we can write 20 divided by 6 is equal to we can write it as 10 over 3. Okay, so 10 by 3, and K square will be equal to 10 over 3 squared, which is equal to 100 over 9. So this will be basically the ratio which we'll be using. So volume of jug A minus volume of jug B is equal to this ratio. This equation is provided. We'll be using this equation. So basically this square we are taking when we have to take as area, but here we are talking about volume of the jug. So instead of square we'll be taking cube. So this will be cubed, and this will be 1000, and this will be 27, and this ratio we will be using. For example, this is the relation given: volume of jug A, volume of A minus volume of B will be equal to 1459.5. This one, same relation we will be using, and we know that if we multiply basically this one by volume of B, if we multiply by this factor we will get this volume. So we will write here 1000 over 27 into volume of B. This, instead of volume of A, we can write this factor multiply by volume of B minus this volume of B will be equal to 1459.5, and from here we can take volume of B common, and inside will be 1000 divided by 27 minus 1, and this will be equal to, I will erase this, so minus 1, and this will be equal to 1459.5, and this will be basically we can simplify this 1000 divided by 27 and minus 1, this will be resulting to 997. So volume of B into 973 divided by 27 is equal to 1459.5, and this one we will be shifting to this side, so volume of B will be equal to 1459.5 into 27 over 973, and this one we can 1459.5 and multiply by 27 and divided by 973, and the answer will be 40.5, which is the right answer, 40.5, and this will be centimeter cube. So we'll write here 40.5 as our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 18, which is sets question. Universal set is provided positive integers from 1 to 15, and A is basically multiples of 3. So this will be from 1 to 15 all inclusive, and this will be like multiples of 3, like 3 and 6 and 9 and those numbers, and these are even numbers. So A union B we have to write for A union B. So A is basically, if we write A will be equal to 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15, and B will be basically the even numbers. So even numbers we can write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14, that's all. And union we have to combine all these, so it will be 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 and 9 also, 10 also, 12, 14 and 15, these all will be included in this. Then A intersection B. A intersection B is whatever common in both. Common in both are basically 6 is in both and 12 is in both. So we can write here 6 and 12. That's done. Now A intersection B complement. So A intersection B is this one. So A intersection B complement. So excluding these two, there are like 15 total members. So out of 15, 2 are gone. So remaining will be 13 members because we require count. So n of this means how many are there members, how many members are there. The set C has 8 elements. So C is having 8 elements, and B intersection C is equal to 5. Write down the elements of C. So what can be those members of C? Members of C are basically, we can write 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13 and 15. So these are basically the members of C. So C has 8 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elements, and B intersection. So there is no nothing common in B and C. So if we check, B is this one. So in this one and this one, nothing is common. So remaining members we have written over here. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 19 is simultaneous equation, and we have to solve this simultaneous equation. We will be checking the coefficients. If we have to equalize basically the coefficient, so we will multiply this by 3 and this one by 2, and we will get y equal. So this will be 30x plus 6y is equal to 17 into 3. 17 multiplied 3 is 51. So we will write here 51, and the second equation will be multiplied. This will be 30x and minus 6y is equal to 39 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 78. So 78. Now we can add. So we'll write here adding, and we will be cancelling this. This will be 60x is equal to 78 plus 51, and this will be giving us 129. So x will be equal to 129 over 60, which is equal to 129 divided by 60 is equal to 2.15. This is basically the value of x, 2.15. This value we will be replacing in any of the original equations. So I will replace in first equation 10 into 2.15 and plus 2y is equal to 17. So 2y is equal to 17 minus this will be 21.5. So this will be equal to 17 minus 21.5 will be equal to minus 4.5, and y will be equal to minus 4.5 divided by 2. So minus 4.5 divided by 2 will be resulting to minus 2.25. So minus 2.25 will be our final answer. So one answer will be 2.15 and y value will be minus 2.25. This is 2.15, this is minus 2.25. This is done. Now coordinates, question number 20. Coordinates of the point A are, these are the coordinates of A, and the coordinates of B are these. So the modulus of the vector AB is 13. So mod is 13. Calculate the possible values of x. So for AB we can write AB vector is equal to, in column vector we can write this one, minus 5 minus 7. So minus 5 minus 7, and this will be y minus 2. Y minus 2, this will be the column vector, which we can further write as minus 12 and y minus 2. This will be the column vector, and we can write basically, we know this modulus is 13. So modulus will be 13 square will be equal to x value square, which is 12 square plus y minus 2 whole square. So this will be basically the equation. So this will be 169 is equal to 144, and plus we can write this one as y minus 2 squared, and this implies y minus 2 squared is equal to 169 minus 144. So 169 minus 144 will be equal to 25. So this is equal to 25. This implies y minus 2 is equal to plus minus 25 root. So y minus 2 is equal to plus minus 5. So y is equal to 2 plus minus 5. So y can be, if we take positive, so it will be 7, and y2 can be 2 minus 5, so it will be minus 3. So these will be the two values, 7 or minus 3. These will be the two values for this question. Now question number 21. The straight line joining the points with the coordinates this one and this one has equation y is equal to mx plus a. So calculate the value of a and the value of m also we have to calculate. M will be basically the gradient. So from these 2 points we can find the gradient also. So gradient formula we know, m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 we can take anything, like for example this one we can take y2. So 38 minus y1 will be minus 22 over x2, which is 3a, minus this one which is minus a, and we can write it as 38 plus 22 over this will be 3a plus a, and which is equal to 60. Basically this one 60 over 4a, and we can write m is equal to 15 over a. So we will get basically this value for m. So this is our gradient, 15 over a. Now we can write the equation basically, this one for this point we can write this x value as minus a and y value as minus 22. So we can write y is equal to mx, which is 15 over a, x value is minus a, mx plus c, so basically plus b, basically we are calculating the value of c is over here, it is a, so they are saying a, so we'll write here a. This one, basically the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. In the same equation we are replacing this point and the gradient of this one. So now we will be simplifying this will be cancelled with this one, so it will be minus 22 plus 15 is equal to a, so a will be equal to minus 7 will be basically the value of a. Now this value we can this is the answer and this is answer. Basically they are asking for m and a value, so we found both the values. So a will be minus 7 and m value will be 15 over 7, because m value is 15 over a, basically minus 15 over a. We can replace in this one, m is equal to 15 over a, which is minus 7, so it will be minus 15 over 7. So we can write here minus 15 over 7 as answer. Now this is question number 22. The diagram ACE. In the diagram A, C and E and B, C, D are straight lines such that point C is the midpoint of BD. C is midpoint of BD. AB is parallel to DE. Prove that the triangle ABC and EDC are congruent. ABC will be this triangle and EDC will be this triangle. So these two triangles, basically we have to prove that they are congruent. This angle will be this equal to this angle, because they are alternate angles. So we can write this one. Basically we can write angle ACB is equal to angle is congruent to or equal to this one, what do you call, angle DCE. So angle DCE, and then we can write basically this angle will be equal to this angle will be equal to this angle, this one. So we can write angle BAC is equal to angle CED. So this angle, then these are parallel, so this is intersecting, so this angle will be equal to this angle. So we can write angle ABC is equal to angle ABC will be equal to angle CDE. This is what we can write, and we have to provide the reasons also for this. So we can write this one, opposite angles, and these are basically alternate angles. So we can write here alternate angles. This is also alternate angles. Now all three angles of the triangle are congruent, so this will be basically we can use S theorem. So triangle, we can say ABC is basically is congruent to triangle EDC, and we can use another theorem which is angle side. This is not side, basically this is angle, right? So this will be angle postulate. Now we can, this is also provided that C is the midpoint of BD, so we can also take BC is equal to CD, and we can use the other theorem which is angle side angle theorem. So for alternate to that one is we can write like BC is equal to CD, and we write C is midpoint, basically midpoint of BD. So we can write this one, and in that case we will be using angle side angle theorem, and we will be writing triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDC. This is basically two options. You can use this option or you can use two angles and this option. So in that case it will be angle side. Now this is question number 23. A right circular cone has a curved surface area of this one. The radius of the base of the cone is provided. The volume of the cone is this much. Find the value of K. We have to find the value of K. So for this question, basically for your understanding, I'll be drawing a small triangle. Like this is basically the circular cone, the triangle. I will draw like this one. So this base radius is given. Radius of the cone is 8 centimeter. And this is one surface area is this one. So we can divide this one. 136 divided by the radius. This will be equal to basically the slanting height. So 136 divided by 8 will be equal to 17. So this side is basically 17. Now we can find this height h. So to calculate this h, we will take h is equal to root of 17 square plus 8 square by Pythagoras theorem, and this will be equal to, we can take root of 17 squared plus 8 squared, and this will be equal to basically 17 square plus 8 square will be equal to 353, not plus, basically this is minus, because this square minus this square, so we'll take minus, and hopefully we'll changing this one and we'll be getting correct on, oh yeah, so this is 15. So height will be equal to 15. This is 15. Now after calculating this height, what we can do, we can apply the formula, volume formula. We know volume of a cone is equal to 1 by 3 into pi r square into h. R square into h, basically this is perpendicular height. So we know that this is equal to k pi, so which is equal to k into pi, and we have to calculate the value of k. So we can write k pi is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square, which is 8 square, into h, which is 15. So basically pi will be cancelled from both sides because we need only the value of k. So we will be finding k is equal to 1 by 3 into 8 squared and 15. So if we calculate this one, this will be 1 over 3 into 8 squared into 15, and this is equal to 320. So k value is equal to 320. We can provide over here, which is 320, our final answer. Question number 24, we have to solve this question, basically algebraic fractions. So we'll have to factorize basically this portion. So first of all, we will factorize separately 2x square plus 9x minus 5. So to factorize this one, we can use mode 5(3) to get help. So coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is 9, and constant is minus 5. So this will be 1 by 2. So value will be 1 by 2, and the second value will be minus 5. So we will change the values minus 1 by 2 and 5, and we will be using this one, and we can write x basically 2x minus 1, and this will be x plus 5. So this will be basically factorization of this one, and we will write here now starting from 3 minus x plus 1 over this factorization. We can write 2x minus 1 into x plus 5 and minus 2x minus 1 over this will be x plus 5, and this is equal to 1. So after factorization, what we can do, we can equalize the denominator in this step. So we can write 3, we can shift to the other side. So we can write basically minus x plus 1 over 2x minus 1 and x plus 5, and minus this one we can write 2x minus 1 over x plus 5, and to equalize this we will write here 2x minus 1, and we will multiply this also with 2x minus 1, so it will be squared, and this will be equal to 1 minus 3, and now this side will be equal to minus 2. Now these minus we can cancel from all sides, so it will be x plus 1 over 2x minus 1 into x plus 5, and this will be plus because minus is cancelled, so plus 2x minus 1 squared over x plus 5 into 2x minus 1 is equal to 2 because minus is already cancelled. Now we can simplify this. We can basically take the LCM, and this will be x plus 1 plus this will be 2x minus 1 squared, these two, and divided by will be 2x minus 1 into x plus 5, and this is equal to 2. Now we can shift this to that side, so it will be x plus 1, and we can open this square, and if we open this square it will be 4x squared plus 1 square minus 1 square will be 1, so then minus 2 into this one will be 4x, and this will be equal to 2 into 2x minus 1 into x plus 5. Now we can simplify this. This will be 4x squared and minus 3x, so basically this will be minus 4x squared minus this will be 3x and plus 2 is equal to, we can multiply, this will be 4x minus 2 into x plus 5. So further we can open this side also. 4x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 4x into x will be 4x squared, 4x into this will be plus 20x, and this into this will be minus 2x, this into this will be minus 10, and we can shift everything to this side. So 4x squared will be cancelled, this will be 4x squared minus 3x plus 2, this will be minus 4x squared, and this will be 18, so minus 18x, and this will be plus 10 is equal to 0. So this will be cancelled with this, and it will be 18, 19, 20 and 21, so minus 21x and plus 12 is equal to 0, so 21x is equal to 12, and this implies x is equal to 12 over 21, and 12 over 12 divided by 21 will be equal to 4 over 7, so we can write answer as 4 over 7. This will be the value of x. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 25. There are 20 counters in a bag. There are 7 red counters, 20 total counters, 7 are red, and the rest of the counters are green and white. Bernard takes at random 2 counters from the bag. The probability that Bernard will take 2 white counters is this one. So calculate the probability that Bernard will take 1 green counter and 1 white counter. So probability for taking 2 white counters will be what? So it will be white counter, first white counter will be W over 20, and the second white counter will be W minus 1 over 19, because 1 is not replaced, so 1 less in total. So this and this is given equal to 1 over 19. This is basically the equation which we got from here, and we can simplify this. W into W minus 1 will be equal to this 19 into 20 over this 19, this one, so this will be cancelled, which is equal to 20. So we can simplify this. W square minus W is minus 20 is equal to 0, and if we solve this quadratic equation mode 5-3, and coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is minus 1 and minus 20, so these values if we replace we'll get 5 and minus 4, so we'll be taking W is equal to 5, we can even write the quadratic equation like minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. You can use this formula and write for this one values also. You can write, okay, I will write for you. This will be minus b mean minus 1 plus minus b square mean minus 1 squared minus 4 into a is 1 and c is minus 20 over 2a this one. So from here we got this value. So 5 and minus 7, so we ignored basically minus 4. So we ignored minus 4 and we are taking this one as 5. Now they are saying that if white counters are 5, so total are 27 are basically red. So red counters are 7, total is 20, total is equal to 20, and white is equal to 5. So 7 plus 5 will be 12. So green will be equal to 20 minus 12, which is equal to 8. So green counters will be 8. Now when we reach to green counters, calculate the probability that Bernard will take one green counter and one white counter. So for green counter it will be 8 by 20, and for white counter it will be 5 by 19 because one will be lesser. So it can be this sequence or it can be the other sequence, 5 over 20 first and 8 over 19 later. So this can be the option, and we'll have to just add these two probabilities. And for adding these two probabilities we can write 8 over 20 multiply by 5 over 19, and this will be closed, and plus this will be 5 divided by 20 into 8 divided by 19, and this will be resulting into 4 over 19. Basically this is the simplified version. So what we will do, we will multiply this. This will be 8 into 5 will be 40 over 20 into 19 is equal to 380. So we can write this one, plus this will be also 40 over 380, and this will be resulting to 80 over 380. This will be unsimplified probability, and this will be our final answer. Question number 26. The table below gives information about the lengths of the time that 50 people have been waiting for a train. These are basically the ranges, and this is frequency. Find the model class. The maximum is this one, so model class will be 10 to 15 will be the basically model class will be the maximum number is for yeah, it's not this one, 22 is also there. So model class will be 20 to 25. So this will be the model class. Then find the class interval that contains the median waiting time. So there are 50 people, so median we will be checking. So it will be 50 divided by 2 will be equal to 25. So we'll be checking. This will be 9 plus 11 will be 20. So it will be falling in this category. So it will be 15 to 20, this range, this one, because 25th value and 26th value is in this one. So calculate an estimate for the mean waiting time. So for mean waiting time we'll be checking the mid range. So mid range will be first of all 0 plus 5, and this will be divided by 2 will be basically 2.5. So we'll be writing mid, and I will write here mid over here. So 5 plus 10, this will be 7.5, this will be 12.5, this will be 17.5, and this one will be 22.5. Basically you can solve with the calculator as well. Now we will be finding the mid range. To find the mid range, basically mean value, so we will apply formula. Mean value is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. So this will be the formula. So 2.5 multiply by frequency, which is 4. So this one plus next value will be 7.5 multiply by 5, plus next value is 12.5 multiply by 11, plus next value will be 17.5 and multiply by 8, and the last and the fifth value is 22.5 and multiply by 22, and the whole will be divided by the total number of people, which is 50. So this is what we have to calculate. So we'll take fraction, so we'll have to do carefully. Calculations are lengthier, so plus into 7.5 into 5, and plus this will be 12.5 into 11, and plus this will be 17.5 into 8, and plus next value will be 22.5 into 22 and divided by 50. So this will be resulting to 7.4. basically we have done some mistake. I will double check. Basically here we have to write 22.5 multiply by 22, and here we have typed only 2, so I will write here 2, and this will be equal to 16.4. yes, so lengthier calculations basically we have to do carefully, or double check the answer. So this is 16.4. 16.4 will be the final answer for this one. Question number 27. This is diagram is provided which is not accurately drawn. The diagram shows a triangle ABC in which AB is equal to this one, BC is equal to this one. Angle ABC is provided which is 30 degree. The area of this is provided, and we have to find this length up to 3 significant figures. So area is provided, and we have to find this one, basically calculate the length in centimeter, 3 significant figures of AC. This length is basically required for us. So triangle, basically volume is area is provided, so we'll use area formula, which is area is equal to 1/2 into AB sine C. So in this case basically area is equal to 1/2 into AB mean 2x minus 5 into x plus 5 into sine of 30 degree. Sine of 30 degree is equal to area is provided, so we'll write here 15.75. Now we can simplify this, so this will be 2, we can shift to other side, and sine 30 also, so we can write 2x minus 5 into x plus 5 is equal to 15.75 multiplied by 2 and divided by sine 30 degrees, and this will be equal to, for this calculation, 15. We'll move the page a little above so that, okay, so 15.75 into 2 and divided by sine of 30 degrees, and this is giving us 63. So this is equal to 63. So we can form the quadratic equation. This will be 2x squared plus 10x minus 5x and minus 25 is equal to 63. Now this will be 2x squared, and this will be plus 5x, and this will be minus 25 minus 63 is equal to 0. So we can calculate this. Minus 25 minus 63 is equal to minus 88. So 2x squared plus 5x minus 88 is equal to 0. Now we can use mod 5 3, and we can calculate coefficient of x squared is 2, coefficient of x is 5, and the constant is minus 88. So if we'll write the values, we'll get first value will be 5.5, so x1 will be equal to 5.5, and the second value is minus 8, so x2 will be equal to minus 8. We will ignore this value, so 5.5 we will be taking, and this value you can even write that quadratic formula also, and minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. You can use this and write this one, and then we will be basically 5.5 So x is equal to 5.5. This is what we got. Now x is equal to 5.5. We can check for the sides, like for example this is 2x minus 5. So this will be equal to what? We will replace values. So this will be 2 into 5.5 and 2 into, basically we can write 2 into 5.5 and minus 5, and this will be equal to 6. So this side is 6 and this side will be 5 plus 5.5. So this is 10.5. Now we got both the sides. This is 6 and this is 10.5. So now we can apply, basically AC will be equal to, we can apply cosine rule. So AC will be equal to under root of one side square plus the second side also 10.5 square, and minus 2 into one side into second side into cos of angle, which is 30 degree. So this is how we will be checking, and this one we can calculate. This will be root of 6 squared plus 10.5 squared minus 2 into 6 into 10.5 into cos of 30 degrees, and this will be resulting to 6.09. 6.09 and 6.09 will be our final answer in centimeters. Question number 28, we'll have to factorize this fully. We'll have to take maximum common. We can take 5 common, and x square also we can take common, and y we can take common. So inside will be 3x and minus this will be 4 and y. So this will be the basically answer for this part. So 5x square y into 3x minus 4y will be the final answer. Then we have to simplify this fully. So what we can do, we can separately write this one as 27 raised to power 2 by 3, x raised to power 6 into 2 by 3 over similarly 18 raised to power 2 by 3 and x cube raised into 2 by 3. So this and this will be cancelled, this and this will be cancelled too, and we can simplify 27 raised to the power 2 over 3 like this one. So it will be 9, and similarly we can calculate this raised to power 2 over 3, and this will be equal to 6.82 over 3 will be this one. So I'll keep as it is. Basically, no, this is, there is no this one par for this. So by mistake we have written this par. This is only 18. There is no par for this one. There is no par for this also. So we are doing mistake. So this is basically 18, and this is only cube. So we are done with this. This is 9, and this will be x raised to the power 4. So x raised to the power 4 over this will be 18 and x cube. So this will be 9 2s are 18, and this will be basically x raised to the power 4 minus 3 over 2, which is equal to x by 2. So this will be our answer for this part. Now next, basically last part of this paper. So given that x minus 2 is factor of this one, find the value of this. So we can write x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2. We will replace here. X is equal to 2. We will get 2 into 2 cube plus 3 into 2 squared plus k into 2 minus 6. So this value should be equal to 0. So if we'll take 2 cube will be 8, 8 into 2 will be 16, plus this will be 4 into 3 will be 12, and this one will be plus 2k, and minus 6 is equal to 0. So this one we can simplify. This is 16 plus 12 minus 6 is equal to 22. So 2k plus 22 is equal to 0. So k is equal to 22 minus 22 over 2, and this will be equal to minus 11. So our k value will be minus 11 over here, and this will be our final answer. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. And don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also press bell icon so that you will be getting intimation notification basically for the incoming videos. And also recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows so that they can also get benefit of it. And don't forget to check community tag also, and recommend this channel to your respected teachers also. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.